Tell me any minute here that we're there. We go. Hi guys.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Frolfcenter. I'm here with Adam and Austin. How are you guys doing tonight?
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Hey, what's up, guys? We're doing pretty good. Again, this is Frolfcenter. You can find us at frolfer.com and then Frolfer Magazine and all the social media stuff. Big news, of course, tonight. The PDGA is back, sort of.
Sort of. The PDGA is back, but the national tours are not, right? But the Disc Golf Pro Tour is?
That's what they're saying. Yeah, DGPT plans to keep going.
Correct.
Nice. And then lots of crazy event traveling that causes, and lots of cancellations. People were relying on that. I'm pretty disappointed. What about you, Adam?
Yeah, it's kind of a bummer, especially now that we found this wonderful streaming platform and all we want to do is talk about disc golf. There is not a whole lot of disc golf to talk about right now. But it looks like,
National Tour is only like, Beaver State Fling, Worlds. What are the other national tours? European Tour.
Europe's back on, too, yeah. Europe is back on as far as they're all sanctioned up again.
Are they really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We are as well.
Let's hear.
The players national tour isn't.
Yeah. Okay. End of the national tour is Music City Open was there at the end. That's canceled now. So the A tier, right. The A tier will continue, but the national tour part of it will not happen.
Okay, right. So basically, the national tour is just no more, but there's still going to be the DGPT, and then everybody's still running their own thing as far as the guidelines go,
Yep.
And whatever those PDGA guidelines are, if you're corresponding with the state guidelines, then you're good to run a sanctioned tournament,
Yeah, that brings us to
Georgia is open.
Yep, they are. Just as of, I think, yesterday.
North Carolina opens tomorrow.
Okay.
Nice.
So I think it's going to be a floodgates of C tiers.
Yeah, if you guys are curious, this is what the PDGA put out as far as this stuff goes. I can't see it all because of that banner right there. But basically, if your state says you can have an organized competitive sport, well, then go ahead and have an organized and competitive sport. So.
As long as you're, still abiding by the guidelines of, minimum of 6 to 10 people groups, I believe it is.
Okay. Yep. John Harrison coming in hot with the Music City Open is a great event. Yeah, we've heard this. It's been around a little while. So.
Yeah, I'm planning on going to it this year.
Very nice.
Going to it.
Magic City Mega Bowl is pretty good too. Shout out to Eat Sleep Disc in that area.
Magic City's coming up too. I'll be out there.
Yeah.
Very nice.
But our first tournament here in Georgia is this weekend. Reminder, 3 days after the opening. We're running the Flex Start C tier. We're down here in Georgia now. Come on.
You guys want to hear? You guys want to hear my story about that? Me and old Ryan Watson.
Oh yeah. There was this whole thing about this Wednesday night surprise tournament thing.
Yeah. Surprise at Oregon Park.
Surprise at Oregon Park. We had Paul Ulibarri there. We had Colin Forehand. It was a great tournament. Tons of pros, completely filled out in 2 days.
That's awesome.
I wish I could make this one.
Well, I was just talking to Keith a little while ago, and he was telling me, first of all, if you need a practice round, you can go to Lula for $15 on Friday. And you can get in and get a practice round. The dudes at Bomb, if you guys aren't seeing on the ticker here, that Walking on Sunshine and Sanitizer Tour stop there, that's going to be Bomb Squad Disc Golf. It's Keith and Brandy. You know them. So that's going to be a C tier at Lula this weekend. And it's sanctioned.
Just a flex start. Just a flex start. One round. They're still kind of abide by the rules. They're big barbecuing, having food. Basically show up, play around, eat some food, hang out, maybe social distance 6 feet and talk to some folks that you haven't seen in a long time. It should be a good time.
Awesome, throw some damn frisbees finally.
No kidding, dude. I'll be out there probably. I'm gonna honestly try to hit one of those later rounds, maybe like a 12:30.
Yeah, they were saying
yeah.
also if you guys need practice rounds, $15 on Friday, you can go up and throw. So
Absolutely. Definitely go do that. All righty.
yeah, what else? So the
that's
tour's
the local
canceled.
scene and
What's that?
tours canceled. So that's the local scene and the national scene.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right?
We got a couple of good comments here. Cody, you look like Jeff Spicoli. Followed up by a Joe Taylor. Seriously, yeah. And a little more Craig there. How y'all doing? Thanks for
good.
Yeah. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned.
Both of those people were over the age of 40, just so everybody knows, if you don't know the reference.
Yeah, and also, if you guys are under the age of 18, this might not be your podcast. I don't know. Don't let your parents hear you listening to it. I don't want to get a letter about it.
I don't blame you for listening to it.
Yeah. All right. So, Cody,
back to it.
This was you, Cody. You wanted to talk about Play It Again Sports this week.
I wanted to see how you guys felt about Play It Again Sports, a brick and mortar place versus your local, disc golf company. Yeah, or somebody who hosts tournaments and keeps discs in stock that you ask for and, does their part in the community. Do you feel like Play It Again Sports should step it up as a company and start sponsoring at least some big events, if not a couple local events a year?
No, absolutely. I agree with that. It's all. I mean, they're all franchisees when it comes down to it. Play It Again Sports is a franchise store.
Yeah.
There is like some sort of corporation behind them. Like they do have a corporate background behind them. But for the most part, they're mostly solo owners. Like the East Roswell store, the Roswell store, and the Kennesaw store local in Georgia are owned by the same owner. And,
I want to say those guys do sponsor. East Roswell's, they do sponsor tournaments every year. They're awesome. We're not talking about those guys, but I think more what we're talking about is the corporate leg of Play It Again Sports is moving a lot of plastic and making a lot of money doing it. When do they get involved with the DGPT and how big? I mean, they seem like an obvious miss right now.
No, I agree with that. I agree with that 100%. I really don't know what to argue with that. I feel like they 100% should be behind it, and maybe we should tag at Play It Again Sports on them.
Here we go. Craig Dickerson saying that the Kennesaw Play It Again also was a sponsor of the Ironman, so make sure we give them credit where credit is due.
No, for sure. Roswell and Kennesaw, the same owner. He sponsors every local tournament. He loves disc golf 100%.
And he
hired they need to be throwing up big bucks in the in the big tournaments. like $5,000 up on the purse.
Right. I mean, why isn't one of these big tour stops called the Play It Again Open?
Exactly.
I mean, that's a level they should be at. For their participation in the sport and the economy of the sport, that's where
for how many Brody discs they're selling right now, it's out of the roof.
Boy, if there's a time for them to get in, it's now.
I mean, get freaky.
Get freaky.
Get freaky.
just drop a mail and get freaky on that sponsorship thing. For 100%, let's do that.
I mean, they absolutely could throw up $1 million on a purse. Title sponsor, have their names everywhere. No other sponsors, just Play It Again Open.
That would, they absolutely could. Because I've seen Play It Again Sports, those little fences up on the Pro Tour at one stop last year. There were some Play It Again logos, but still they weren't. It wasn't the full flight 19 powered by Play It Again. It wasn't even that big of a level. It felt like.
Right. Absolutely. I mean. Everybody's got to get their own, and then it also takes away from the brick and mortars, though, too.
The dedicated shops that might carry our stuff.
Dedicated shops,
yeah.
and
that's the only shop that Innova can carry. Is Innova only goes brick and mortar? I'm pretty sure. I know they're on some websites now, but
I mean they're in
Play It Again is just loaded with it.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. So Play It Again's a brick and mortar, so that's why they can carry in. I thought you were saying they can't carry in. I was like,
no, they can. Yeah,
stock out of cat.
And all the Play It Agains you go to, that's all there is. It's
good for me. I'm into it.
I'm into it.
Yeah, I'm into it. I'm still by the way, Austin, I'm still throwing that white destroyer you gave me on forehand, and it is from a long time ago. I know you couldn't throw it anymore, so it's mine now.
My dog.
What
the Austin
what's
Lidle
your-
special.
That thing is so
Austin, what is your favorite disc? You only get one disc. You just pick a favorite. We're not talking about shots. Just pick a favorite disc.
My favorite disc to throw.
Yes, a thrower, not a collector. Favorite throwing disc. It doesn't have to be right now. It could be all time, like the best disc you've ever had. You love it.
Best disc I've ever had was a Star AVR.
Ooh, nice.
Not the answer I expected to hear on it. Star AVR.
AVR. It was my first
Oh.
ace disc. I
Nice.
actually threw it back in the bag several years later after kind of working some things out and got another ace with it. And it's to this day like this the there's not another disc in the world that flies like it. It was a pre-flight number, Star AVR. It was like one of my first or second discs I bought from the PGA store, the PGA Superstore.
Oh yeah, they carry discs.
Wow.
They
Nice.
used
Yeah,
to carry
I forgot.
frisbees. So
Yeah.
I bought a
Yeah.
DXT bird and a Star AVR, and that was my favorite. I mean, to this day, it's like it's a flight path that I unlike any other.
Yeah. Just real quick, Joe Taylor coming in with you. I agree with Cody. Play It Again could be a sponsor. Yeah, 100%. Real quick, back on Play It Again before we go any further. Craig Bovington comes in with how many people that watch the Pro Tour content shop at Play It Again Sports? Is their market more the new to the sport customer that doesn't watch Pro Tour content?
I think all noobs watch Pro Tour content, and all noobs want to go to the first place that has discs and grab them all up and feel them and throw them and be like, what's this? A destroyer? This is an awesome name. Let me go throw it. And then, so yeah, absolutely. The first place you can go to Saturday morning after you watch Friday coverage is Play It Again.
It's true. I would like to say, like, I will go to a Play It Again to find seasoned stuff sometimes. Like, you can find a beat KC Pro Rock there for $4, and it might be the perfect for your bag beat up KC Pro Rock. I'm still throwing a $3 disc from Play It Again probably every round right now. So yeah. Oh boy, this is I got an exciting one for you boys. Our Canadian friends. I believe they say.
You gotta say, hey.
Hey.
Yeah. How's it going up there, eh?
How's it doing up there, hey Watson?
Yeah, we haven't seen that name in a while for most of these Atlanta folks.
Hey.
Thanks for tuning in, Ryan. Appreciate you.
Thanks for tuning in, Ryan.
Yeah.
Love you, buddy.
All right. So we had another.
Okay.
Yeah. No, you're good, dude. Fun time.
Judging
Ooh.
Tombstones.
I want to know. Starting with Cody, I want to
One
know.
bite. Everybody knows the rules.
What do you look? Yeah. What are the rules? It's like the zombie movie. What are the unofficial rules that everyone knows?
So,
Let's hear it, Cody.
straight off the rip. If it's like less than 45, just delete the picture. Just don't even. Just stop it. Just please no.
Lady Gaga video.
Like,
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
if there's
a
a bunch,
like a slight angle.
if there's a bunch of mud, questionable tombstone. If you're at a amazing course, bonus point. If you're close to the basket,
penetration's a thing.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
Deep,
but it can't be
depth on the rim. You know?
We're looking to get a cookie, like a dunked cookie.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think I have
And
a
it's
picture
gotta
of a
be close
dunked
to the
cookie
basket.
right here for us. Actually, this is one of
We got a
Austin.
good one.
Oh yeah. Let me get the banner off there.
Voided the mud.
There we go.
Voided the mud. Chunked it in. You can see the basket. It's probably a par 4. If he took the picture, I'm hoping it's a par 4, and that's his second shot.
Yeah, this
going
isn't
in.
Dupree, right?
No, this was at Flyboy over the weekend, actually.
So, and that's like the course rank just boom. So,
Did I hear right that there was some Flyboy excitement this weekend?
ooh.
I heard something about
actually,
Yeah.
there was a private. Yeah, I'll tell you all about it because they're done with it now. The West Side ran a completely private league the entire length of the shutdown.
I want you to know this is not what I was going to talk about, but I'm excited you're breaking this for us.
Did you know about it?
No, I knew about a course record getting broken.
Oh, yeah, Bryson broke the record. But,
yeah, that's what I heard.
No. West Side played an entire private league, like 1v1 matches. So like they set up this Facebook group, and then they go into it and like set up these 1v1 matches. You have 48 hours to complete the match, and once you complete the match, you can post it onto the bracket, and then they have this bracket set up. They had it all set up. It seemed
do we just blow up their? Do we just blow up their spot?
Yeah, definitely. And they're so they listen. And they're so then their finale was at Flyboy on Sunday.
Oh, the finale was at Flyboy.
Okay.
It made it sound like they were going and playing Flyboy.
Mike Martin made a private course. He called it the COVID-18 course.
Oh,
so it was an 18 holes out front of the hangar. I don't know if you've ever been to Flyboy, but like he made 18 holes just kind of coming back and forth to the hangar. It was pretty dope. But yeah, that's where they did. And Martin also told me that they were doing like a Frolfcenter. They were doing a live sports center. So like they started like the 1v1 matches were becoming live videoed.
Nice.
So they had live disc golf, once or twice a week.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
We got a couple more comments here. Watson with the much love, then with the yep. Our homeboy from Gulf Shores, Graham Mickle says, "What's up?" I still didn't get to play Prairie with him when I got down there, so I got to do it this year when we go down. And then JG Mild, live from your favorite course, OP. Yeah, our favorite course.
Nice. Yeah. It won, right? It got, how far did it get in the bracket?
It beat Dupree. Good for them. So back to so we got a little off topic, but judging Tombstones. So we got to the point depth and difficulty of penetration. That's big in a score.
How close you are to the hole.
You
if
like
this
depth
is
and
tap-in
penetration,
birdie, boom, you get bonus points for the tap-in birdie for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
As Matt Dollar would call it, it's called a dirty birdie because you use the same disc to tap it in. You don't even have to break out your putter.
That's like the most 1987 disc golf joke I've ever heard. Like that should have been on like some Frolfcenter movie or something.
It's almost like
late night.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, that's pretty good.
Like a porn stash.
Yeah, I like points for like the unorthodox one, like where it looks like it shouldn't stick, like the dirt is too hard or there's rocks or something.
And it's like
the one that's kind of like stuck.
What's on a bridge?
Straight up and down.
Yeah, verticality is huge. If you give me like a straight up 90, like that's going to go a long way in that score. Absolutely. A straight 90 is going to be a 7.5 out of 10 every time.
Absolutely. I agree.
Yeah, I like when it lands on a bridge too.
Oh, that one, dude. That one in Douglasville was amazing. I wish I had that one queued up for tonight. That one was incredible.
All right, Adam. Favorite disc?
Favorite disc? Everyone's going to guess Polecat, and they're probably
that's my guess.
That was probably. I mean, it's my favorite to putt with, but I probably throw Roadrunners the most. Like just from the beginning of playing, just Roadrunners. So, yep, just big old knifey Roadrunners. You get a nice flat champion, and it kind of bites back tiny bit. So,
nice.
Dude, I've got a flat champion in that orange, the old orange with the old logos, and it's sitting waiting to come out because it's going to be disgusting as a disc. Just disgusting.
I used to love the Star Roadrunners.
I've got 2 in the bag. Yep.
You're welcome.
I got a beat one and a beefy one. So
I can dig it.
Yeah.
Cody?
Yeah, Cody, what's your favorite disc? We didn't get there yet.
Cool. Super of all time. The all-time thrower. You were starting out playing and you found the disc that finally made the disc go farther. And mine was I believe it's a Latitude 64 gold line striker. It was silver, and it just strikes through the fairway.
WTF.
That's
What the fuck
first.
is that?
That's like hitting
I
with a
don't know.
rubber putter.
I think it's like a 10 speed, like -2 or -1, and like a 2, or it's
So
like
it's like
so I could compare it to now to where it's like I like these discs more, but at the time I was throwing it like butter on a roll. But now it's the H5, which goes way farther because this was 5 years ago and does other things. But all time, I put that disc in my hand and threw it the first time, and I was like, wow, this is how people just throw far.
Interesting.
like the flip, but that was the Roadrunner for me because when I had no arm speed, and I was doing snapping, it just pops up. Like you get a beat Roadrunner just and just goes forever. And that's what it was. As soon as you get something to flip, you're hooked. That's how you hyzer flip something and you're addicted to disc golf.
The true flight of a disc golf frisbee is the most mesmerizing thing you'll ever see in your entire life.
Oh,
Something that stands up to flat, flies straight, and then kind of pins right and then comes back left. That is that's a true flight of a frisbee. That's gold.
Yeah, I remember seeing Zach Smith would go out front at Oregon Park and just do that like for hours. And like he throws them so high to do it. But like that was the first time I saw somebody flip one like go this way. Go this way.
I got a hot take.
What is happening?
Austin. Hot take for Austin. Who throws farther, Zach Smith or Aaron Arthur? Hot take.
I don't know, man. They probably throw about the same. They both probably smash 620, 630.
Yeah.
Like they probably got that in the tank on them. I give them both.
And
that. I've seen them both throw some incredible freaking shots.
Zach throws so high to do it too. Like I feel like
Aaron does too.
Yeah. I mean, huge. Yeah. Joe Taylor, real quick. Little love for the Roadrunner here from Joe Taylor. There we go. Sorry, we're all reading. So Joe's giving the love to the Roadrunner. Of course.
As soon as you throw it, first throw, it's in the bag. I love those discs.
100%. Oh man. Down on the line we got Cody. What's your fun fact of the week?
Fun fact of the week.
All right, guys. You ready for this?
Mm.
So I didn't go 666 or anything crazy, but the most unlucky guy, I think, maybe he might be really lucky, but his PDGA number 131313. 13. His name is Alex Ortega, and he is a 40-plus player. He's played one tournament. I guess he bought his PDGA membership this year in February 11th. We'll get back to that. Current rating 825. Lives in Ohio. So shout out to you for the Cody's fun fact of the week. And then we'll get back to the
he's the most unlucky. So it's 13, and then he got to play one tournament before they just shut down half of disc golf for 2020. Let's make this guy
Some people call it lucky. Some people call it unlucky.
Yeah.
Maybe.
What do you guys think? Do you think the PDGA? How are they gonna handle this 6 months of not getting to use your membership?
I mean, they're gonna take your money regardless.
I think the money's gone. But what do you think?
Yeah.
What do you think they're gonna do?
Maybe we'll get a good players pack next year when we buy our membership. Oh wait, but mine was $50. Adam's was $50. Austin, how much was yours?
Mine was actually I paid the $100 for the club, but mine's always $75.
Yeah, because you're pro. Yeah.
Yeah, but I also get it for my birthday every year, so my mom pays for it.
Well, that's cool.
It is what it is. But most of us pay $75 a year. You know, we don't.
And then
we get a dog tag. Cool.
And then most of the pros, money. I can't speak for every pro. I'm not trying to speak for pros, but there's pros that are privileged and some are less privileged. All their money is now tied up in tournaments, refunds, trying to reschedule. At least it has been. Maybe now they've figured it all out, but I'm sure that was super frustrating for pros.
What do you think the pros have been doing during quarantine?
Well, that's where I was getting at. Yeah.
Some of them are playing. I see a lot of dudes at courses. No one's calling them out. Like, so it's, back when that was, it's not a thing now. It was a thing a month ago. But like Drew Gibson's still out there throwing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm out there throwing. I've been throwing through the quarantine. I'll go out to the public parks that are still open, and there's no denying that. But
are we
maybe
tired?
some of them are taking it. I mean, like the states like California, every single park is closed.
Right.
I thought, but
I mean, at one point, I'm sure they were. Yeah.
Are we tired of the pro videos that they're making? These crazy. Some are fun. Some are cool.
These challenge videos. Is that what you're talking about?
Constant. I appreciate the constant content. Like content.
I was gonna say I liked some of it. Ooh. So the Ricky Wasaki. Apparently, there's the new funny Ricky Wasaki one. He's in like the Raptor, the T-Rex suit, and he's throwing. So I didn't watch it because I watched the cooking video, and the cooking video was unwatchable. So I haven't watched the new Ricky, but somebody said it's better than the cooking show.
World is canceled, right?
Oh no! Oh yeah, somebody's asking me World. No, it's not canceled. The last I saw from the TD on disc golf scene was they're looking at a September date, but they haven't gotten approved yet.
That ruins a bunch of AM players' vacation plans.
And it ruins last year. I grinded to get 1,600 points, and now I have no idea if I can go to AM World. I grinded my way through the rec division of C tiers.
I hate to hear it.
Mm-hmm. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't go to GBO, so I didn't get my points, basically. But yeah, I think, the last I read was September, maybe middle of September, and that wasn't approved yet, and they weren't sure if all 5 courses would be available because of the weather down there. So,
and then everybody's wondering how to get points before the end of the year. Just run triples tournament.
Scrambles, baby.
I got 600 points for one tournament, and I finished second.
Okay.
People.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so you think the PDGA is going to do anything for anybody? Like the bigger membership next year. You think they're going to do any? I mean, they already said they're not going to give the money back. They're a nonprofit. That makes sense. I'm not going to dog them on that.
You get 2 discs next year.
2, yeah.
No, you're not going to get anything.
No, it's just going to keep going. Yeah.
Same shit, different toilet.
Yeah. Austin, you ready for your tip of the week?
Just the tip of the week.
Just the tip of the week. All right, so my thing is putting this week. Putting is all about a routine. Find a putter you like, find that movement you like towards the basket, and just practice it. Practice it. Muscle memory is everything. So I see a lot of people changing up in between putters and just trying different things, and find what feels comfortable for you, rock it to the basket, and just, make it a solid brick in your memory, Just the more comfortable you are with that stroke towards the basket, then it doesn't matter what frisbee you're throwing. It's just as long as you have your stroke down, the putt should always be there.
Like a beer pong shot.
That's where I got my practice from. Hey.
Yeah, I noticed that's interesting stuff, because I noticed lately that most of my good putting has come from like my legs. Like I know I'm coming up over the top, and I'm actually getting all the energy through.
Yeah, and that kind of comes with the muscle memory. You kind of learn that like a good putt has that follow through with the leg picking up, and like once you keep,
it's kind of like you're rolling over a ball.
You know it.
Yeah, you're kind of rolling over a ball.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nice little putt, just like on the golf green.
But yeah, basically just find your routine, stick with it, and muscle memory it out, and you should have a good putt in a couple months.
How many times, if somebody's working on putting, how many putts a day should they be throwing?
Or minutes of practice.
I try to throw 100 every other day.
100 every day? There you go.
I try.
Craig Dickerson
that's
wants to
me.
talk. Craig Dickerson, I chose to put in my first year of playing, decided to stick with it, still love the XD, almost have 100 of them.
True that. I can testify to Craig D's XDs.
And the dude can putt, so yeah.
Oh yeah, it sticks
So
to
you
it.
might be a hoarder.
You might be a hoarder.
Oh boy, you guys got anything else this week?
Oh, I got something. Speaking of practice, somebody also, a lot of the pros lately are teaching folks and stuff like that. So we're going to have one of these folks who travel around and give lessons to people. And we're going to give him some hot takes. We're going to ask him what he's doing next. I think his next move is he's going to play Avery Jenkins for a Corona support. And next week, that's
I think you guys actually get to gamble on it as well.
I think we spelled it wrong, I think. But
yeah, that's right.
Let's do it together. We throw a Frolfer pool together. We put a bunch of money on it and see what happens.
Yeah, I think
on the event.
I mean, I know disc golfers like to gamble. Let's just make a pool, just like we did with the bracket. You know,
that's what CTPs are. CTPs are just
to help COVID-19 victims or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
I think it's
a good cause, and it's going to be an awesome event, I think.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you see these two guys like you've always wanted to see them play against each other.
Jomez.
Jomez. Yeah, Jomez should
get in on that. That would be great.
I don't think Jomez is watching this.
Gatekeeper, any of them.
Yeah. So next week, Scott Stokely, guys. That's our big reveal. So.
Yeah, Scott Stokely will be here next week. That would be pretty cool.
Talking about this crazy event in his book, of course. So,
you know that old boy used to live in Georgia.
Yeah, we got to ask him like some K-Mac.
We got some questions. We got K-Mac questions. We got Cameron Todd questions. We got
Phil Arthur
hamster
questions.
Oh yeah, I want to hear some Phil Arthur.
Anybody's got questions for Scott Stokely, leave them in the comments and we'll ask him next week.
Yeah, we will definitely. It might be the last guest we ever had, but we will definitely ask him.
The last guest we ever had.
Yeah, Ricky Nance says, I just read his book. It was a fun read. Yeah, I think I'm going to snag it on Amazon and try to read it before next week so I can talk to him about it. So
nice. Who wants to sign off first?
Talented.
Oh, real quick. Let's do the stupid shit first. You can buy hats from us. We got them. They're $20. I'll either have them up online or come find me. Let us know what's up. Frolfer.com or find us on social media. I'm Adam. Thanks for watching for the second episode. This guy.
Yo, what's up? I'm Austin Lytle, PGA 56469. You can find me on all the social medias. I'm there. Thanks for watching.
Hey guys, Cody. As always, and thanks for watching Tosh.0.
Peace.
Oh, that was great. Thanks, guys. See you.